If you recently received 500,000 or more from an inheritance, business sale, settlement, divorce, life insurance payout, real estate sale, or other major windfall, paying off your mortgage may feel like the obvious responsible move, but it may not be the first move. In fact, one of the biggest mistakes people make after receiving sudden wealth is taking a large amount of cash and locking it inside their house before they understand their taxes, retirement plan, income needs, and family purposes. And remember, paying off your home is a whole nother discussion about peace of mind versus is it a good investment? That's a whole nother discussion within itself. Oftentimes, homes do not perform very well after you consider the fees that drag on it. When you sell it, you have to pay a commission. When you buy one, you have to pay a commission to real estate agents. Additionally, there are home improvements, there are taxes, there is insurance that drags on the performance of a home. So a personal residence, that is. So this video is specifically for someone who recently received or expects to receive a large sum of money and is asking, should I just pay off the house? Hi, I'm Tommy Cloud. I'm a certified financial planner and certified kingdom advisor, and I'm also the founder of Third Act Retirement Planning. It is a company that I started back in 2000. I help people all over the country who receive $500,000 or more in sudden wealth make wise financial decisions before taxes, family pressure, and rushed investing create costly mistakes. Today, I want to talk you through the key decisions to consider before you pay off your mortgage after receiving a windfall. This is educational, not personal financial, tax, or legal advice. Your situation may depend on your mortgage, the type of windfall, tax rules, deadlines, and your broader financial plan. Let's talk about decision number one. Do not confuse peace of mind with a complete plan. I understand why paying off the mortgage feels good. No monthly payment, less debt, a sense of control. That's a sense of control. Think about that one right there. Who really is in control of everything? Are we in control of everything? I don't know. The Bible refers to us as vapors and withering grass. Doesn't sound like we're very much in control. But sometimes we can have this sense that we're in control. For many people, the house payment is the biggest bill they have. So when a large inheritance or settlement arrives, they think, let's wipe this out and finally breathe. That may be a good decision for some people, but it should not be an emotional reaction. I've seen people pay off a mortgage immediately only to realize later they needed more liquidity for taxes, repairs, health care, or retirement income. Often money goes into the house, it can be harder to get back out. Decision number two, check your cash needs before you reduce debt. Before you pay off the mortgage, ask a simple question. How much cash do I need to keep my life flexible? You may need cash for income taxes, estate costs, legal fees, home repairs, medical needs, helping aging parents, replacing income, or rebuilding your own retirement plan. You may also need time. After a major windfall, your first job is not to make every decision at once. Your first job is to protect the money and avoid rushed moves. Paying off the mortgage may reduce your monthly expenses, but it may also reduce your available cash. That trade-off matters. Decision number three, compare your mortgage rate to other goals. If your mortgage has a low fixed interest rate, paying it off may not be as urgent as it feels. If your rate is high, the decision may look different. But rate is only one part of the question. You also need to consider your age, retirement timeline, income, tax situation, risk level, and what the money needs to do for your future. For example, if you are close to retirement, paying off the mortgage might help lower your monthly expenses. But if paying it off leaves you cash poor, that can create a new problem. You may own the house outright, but still feel stressed when you do not need or have enough liquidity. Decision number four, watch out for family pressure. And we talk about this in video after video. And it never ceases to amaze me the comfort level and the entitlement that our family members and many people's family members feel when one person gets money. It's interesting, very interesting, to put it in a positive light. After a windfall, people often feel pressure from every direction. Family members may ask for help. Adult children may need money. Someone may suggest buying a bigger house, paying off everyone's debt, or making quick gifts. This is where mortgage decisions can get tangled. You may think, if I pay off the house, at least no one can pressure me to spend that money. I like that. That's true. But hiding money from pressure is not the same as planning. You need a clear plan for what money is available. The money is protected and what decisions need to wait. I have seen people give large amounts to family before they knew whether their own retirement was secure. It's just like when you're in an airplane, they ask you to put your own mask on first before you try to help your children. The same warning applies to paying off a mortgage. Make sure your own foundation is solid first. Decision number 5, think about your future, not just the monthly payment. The real question is not, can I pay off the mortgage? The better question is, will paying off my mortgage help my whole financial life work better? That includes your retirement income, taxes, investment plan, estate plan, insurance, emergency fund, and family goals. Sometimes paying off the house is wise. Sometimes paying down part of the mortgage is better. Sometimes keeping the mortgage and using the money for other parts of the plan is the stronger choice. Right answer depends on the full picture. So here is the simple recap. Do not pay off the mortgage just because it feels responsible. First, understand your taxes, protect your cash, review your interest rate, look at your retirement plan, think about family pressure, and make sure the decision fits your life, not just your emotions in the moment. Think about emotions and all the damage that has been caused in this world for people making emotional decisions. Everything from rape, murder, adultery, all these emotional decisions that we make, divorce. And this is another one of those instances, road rage, I'll throw that in there too. Just be careful not to make an emotional decision in this type of situation. Make a reasonable and well-consulted decision. There's victory in a multitude of counselors. We talk about that too. A windfall can be a major blessing. And the Bible talks about that God gives money and adds no sorrow to it. I believe that verse is on the front page of our website. But it can also create costly mistakes when decisions happen too fast. If you recently received $500,000 or more and you're not sure what to do next, you can apply for a sudden wealth planning session with me by using the link in the description. There's no cost. There's no obligation. On that call, we will talk through what you received, what decisions may be urgent, what tax or retirement issues may need attention, and what your next wise step should be. This session is not for someone looking for a hot stock tip or a quick answer. It is for someone who wants a thoughtful plan before making major decisions with sudden wealth. There will be no sales pressure on the call, there's no obligation, and there's no cost to it at all, except your time. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll show up more in your algorithms, and we'll see you on the next edition of Sudden Wealth Stewardship.